green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know when Mace, Pops, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot. You'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs on the head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all.
That sound like Headface, bro.
Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Gentlemen. When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. 59, 59. Pick up the ball. Hey, 59. 15, check it out.
On first down, Watson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
Now Leonard Fournette, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now second down. On second and 11 now. Minshew, he's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. They go play action here on first down. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark. His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. And not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
25 yards there on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
I know I'm going to feed it.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I'm a killer, boy.
Here's a guy on his 4th franchise in 2 years, Carlos Hyde. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And the punter's on the sideline.
I'm a beat the
trying exceptionally long one. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. Well, I tell you, I think by definition you won't get any closer to equaling the record than that.
Not at all. 64 yards,
Not you
end
got
over
shit,
end.
bro.
I
Oh,
think he's
damn.
going to come up about a half a revolution short, and that could really have bounced either way.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield.
Rock it.
I'm beating the shit out of you, man.
Switch. 22 jet bomber. Hard.
I'm beating the shit out of you.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Hell no, man. Blow that shit up.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew. DJ Chark, the intended target. 3rd down here.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
I'm a mutt player too.
Check.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next break, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there at 22.
I think you got to play the Patriots. You got to play the Patriots.
Leo.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 14-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
That's straight hoe.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game.
I just threw that.
He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And they get him down, but not before he takes
I
it
feel
across
wrong.
the
I said
40-yard
fuck.
line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
I got a bad cone, bro.
Shotgun give to Fournette.
Tonight.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Let's go.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, that should start to run too.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Fournette running out of the gun.
Yeah,
He's going to be
number
close to a
defense out
first
there.
down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 38. So
Making an
3rd and
adjustment.
2. This quite possibly 4-down territory there if they're stopped. The open man is short. It's
Down 1 from
complete.
6, crazy.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week
I
ago,
don't
and
got
we're still in the
something.
first
I don't got it no
half.
more.
It's a first down.
Recon, 152 fighter.
So 1st and
I
10
thought I
now
traded him.
from the 30. Now Minshew. That one complete to
What you gonna
D.D.
give me for
Westbrook.
him? I don't want no picks.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th
Nah.
play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that first
I
down
want no
pass
picks,
play. 2nd and
I even not
3.
gonna make a normal like
They
that.
go back to the ground now with Fournette. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Looking for the end zone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in his first half. The second one not to be.
Where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively.
I can score after that nigga in the box.
Even though they weren't successful.
And this will
Yeah,
depend on the mark.
that
I'm
nigga
not
up.
sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Well, they turn to their bigger body there on the dive. Fullback dive, just couldn't get it done.
And sometimes even that bigger body needs even bigger bodies to help him get there. They weren't able to create a crease for him. Ended up not getting the first down.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
What you looking for?
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard
Who's going to give up?
Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
On the 49ers.
They keep it with Miller on first down. They find some open field here. And he takes 25 yards. The pickup there, also a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Hell no.
On first down, it's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins.
I use him, bro.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown.
Man, I need somebody else.
Will Fuller, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board.
All right, how about this? Let's make a deal right now.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good.
I give you Solomon Thomas. You give me John Ross, and I give you Megan Sanders on top of that.
The 10. Shifts by him.
I give you Sanders too.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
He made with Sanders though.
They were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this week?
Who I want for who?
He rifles one that's intercepted.
I want no bitch.
McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter.
What you gonna give up? I want no picks.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
But only some
Reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats.
Well, I'm in the game, bro.
Around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely, very well. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe
hey, what's up? What you trying to do, bro? Hey, who?
Confidence in it and let him fling another one.
Now a deep ball there on second.
I use D4 and Solomon for Claire's
Let's go
camp.
ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And he completes it to Westbrook. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
A gain of 15.
Let's go. 60 out now.
I want no good.
Come on,
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
D4 and
So
Thomas
that
for
means they're down
Claire's
to 1
camp.
remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Now Minshew.
I just said that, bro. I said D4 and Thomas for him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Bro, I
down.
said D4 and
Whitney
Thomas for him, bro.
Merciless barreling in for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first
Keep my
half.
picks over there,
Some
though.
hot
I'm
water
good what I
now
got.
after that sack. It's 2nd and
I'm just
21.
ain't trading no picks.
On the run, it's Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Bro, he come in on nickel. When I run nickel normally, he come in, bro. I put him on the edge, and I move
third
D4
and long,
inside.
here's Minshew. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What's
So
that
they'll play the field
bullshit?
position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Check 52. Look, squeeze. Look at me. Zipper. Here we go, G, get up. Hey, high 7. Now.
This is Fournette. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him this team.
Yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken about the 12.
What's up? Hey, what's up with Howard, bro?
Good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
On the ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. For some change-ups, we're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That throw good for 4.
And I got
it's second down. They like going into the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it?
He
has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From just shy of midfield, Minshew nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Out of the gun is Minshew. And the pressure gets to him again. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Hey.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. I assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Hey, who the Rams is?
Watson. And the catch made by Johnson. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. 21 yards there on 3rd down. The first down carry here for Johnson. Calais Campbell on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary can really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And it's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Josh Allen. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Hey, bro.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And this won't be enough to pick up
so
the first.
I'm not before. They both some shit, bro. Expect ain't nothing.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Go to development. And then go over and go back to
They're trying to show they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the back, keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
Bro, he got an X factor, bro.
What's going to turn out
It's because he's a rookie, bro.
Play of this third quarter. Back now in Houston. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Because he got to shoot the X factor, though.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew.
Yeah,
and that is incomplete.
A
lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. He may try and run for this. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
You should have been able to pick your own play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, foxtrot.
So what's up?
2nd and 10, it's Minshew. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Jeez.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he's got the hook up with Conley. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Cannon and I give Debo Samuel
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards in the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 21. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Now, correct me if I'm nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Watson, he'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time. And they couldn't pick up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
He's 18 years old.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
That's what you say you did.
Well, they went with a nickel. They threw an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Listen, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
I want that, dude. I'm good with that.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Fournette. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. Taken right on the 30. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. On first down, it's Johnson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Watson. On the move to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. David Amerson is there on the coverage defensively. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Watson. And a catch made by Hopkins. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now it's Watson. He's going to let it fly. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Stills, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Fournette. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Fournette. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. A handoff to Fournette. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Jacksonville, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thank you.
Trying to give me a corner though. I don't, Hey, trade me Vic. I'm gonna send it. Hey, nigga, you traded Williams. You traded Williams away? Sean. Yeah. Not Sean Williams, but other Williams, that corner. Man, all I know is you don't got that. Ah, yeah, corner. Hold up. Yeah. What the fuck, man? Oh, so I could have gave you JJ Watt. Nigga, I didn't know you was trading so damn soon. Shit. I would have gave you JJ Watt and snatched Geno Atkins off you. And that nigga. Come on. Hey, who tried to trade? Who else in here? What teams in here though? Yeah. Hey, 49ers, hold on, let me see your corners. Damn. Yeah. Who the fuck is? That's that Hardy.
Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packing nobody new.
Catty, I need a developed corner.
Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be.
I ain't give you that trade. I declined that shit, dude.
Hey, you said who else in here? Man, I ain't trying to use them yet, man. I need a good player now because I'm trading JJ Watt, so I need somebody good now. Yeah. Hey, what they? I'm dead as fuck. Hey, where they at?
I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, A floor, come down, hotel, lobby.
Hey, what's up? Hold on, let me see what's up with the Eagles though.
Check out, might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles.
You want for Maddox?
And half my money goes straight to taxes, but I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope.